So you can see that's torn up. I mean, pretty bad, right? Hey everybody, we are Kate and Misha of For Love of Wind. Welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. We're happy to see you. Please do go familiarize yourself with all the drama that has happened up to this point. We bought a boat and it has not been what we expected. This week we are tackling our furler. When we bought the boat, we knew this was one of the few things we knew was messed up. After Hurricane Nicole, we realized we cannot rest on our laurels and wait on things. We need to be getting on it quickly and immediately because you never know when you may need it. So the furler was bent near the top.
We knew that the jib furler was a little bit bent at the top. There was no way for us to tell really how bad the damage was because it was 63 feet up at the top of the mast. So we knew that at least a couple of pieces of extrusion were going to have to be replaced.
We needed to get the head sail down first. The furler won't spin, right? It's jammed. That's why there's a problem. So we start to hand unroll the sail. So we finally get it all unwrapped, and it will not budge. Will not come down. The halyard's been released. The line is free. Nothing. So we're going to have to send somebody up the mast to release it. We get her up to the top with a pair of pliers to let go of the...
To release the pin.
So the sail will come down because the collar that the sail is attached to is jammed. It will not move. You were going to film up there. We were going to get it all on GoPro. What happened?
I was so proud of myself because I got the camera up there. I took some good sweeping footage of the marina. I did a lot of commentary on exactly what I was doing, and I showed angles of everything, and the pin and the sail and the mast all the way up and down, and some more beautiful sweeping footage of the marina. And turn the camera on myself so make sure and get me in the film. And
beautiful sweeping face.
And then when we get it all done and I'm back down on the deck and we went to look at the footage, it was all in time lapse.
And we're back.
I was really mad. That was the whole point for me, the whole point of going up the mast was so that I could get some GoPro footage and some selfies. I didn't care about the rest of it. Really.
So that was her first of many times up the mast. She's our mast monkey. But we get the head sail down.
Sorry, okay, yeah.
So you can see that's torn up. I mean, pretty bad, right? The whole leech is coming off.
Yeah.
That's tearing out of the back.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty gnarly. Is
yeah,
that because of the bind in it?
Yeah, I think so. That's where it bound up on the furler. Little tears.
line, which, I mean, this kind of stuff could get repaired, but the sail is very old and tired. The clue over there is, it's pretty hamburger, so we may want to look at getting a whole new jib. How do you suggest folding one of these things up? You just kind of...
What we always did was pull it from the bottom here.
Have a rigging inspector go up, and so he felt that the mast and all the shrouds were good to go. He tells us that because of the crush this furler exhibits, it's likely that it is rubbing our headstay. So we need a new headstay, the cable, and a new furler. So we took down our headstay and furler.
We're in the process of removing our jib furler to replace it. We've got a new Pro Furl jib furler, and forgot to pull out the GoPro in the beginning, so we've already started the process. Let's see how it's going.
Okay.
Looking to remove the pin up here, right here. This right here needs to come off. I'm having a really hard time getting the cotter pin to release. It is right here, and it's all bent up now, and it still is not wanting to pry loose. So our dock mate, Dan, on Tumbleweed, who always has the right tool for the job, came up with this handy dandy little gadget. I don't know what it's called, but I stuck it right in, and boom, no more cotter pin. Here she is. Got the head stay down.
Did the fish just jump on our boat? Okay.
One of the reasons we were in a hurry to get this done, to do this, we have to put the boat nose in. We can't get the dogs on and off the boat nose in. So now we're having to pay to take the RV out of storage. We hadn't sold the RV yet, but we took it out of storage. We're paying like the $75, $80 a night for an RV parking space. And that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but when you have no money, that's a lot of money.
The really cool part of doing work on the mast at night is getting to see all the lights, especially at Christmas time. I'm sure it's not going to translate as well on video, but it is spectacular.
So we get the headstay up, we turn everything back tight. We are good to go. We sent our sail to Sails by Morgan. I cannot speak highly enough about Sails by Morgan on Merritt Island. It's a family-run organization. It is a mid-sized shop. It's not a huge shop, but they do phenomenal work. They know what they're doing. They are master craftsmen, right? They've been doing it so long that the older member of the group is getting ready to retire, having done this since he was a kid, right? So we're talking about decades of experience. Misha was mildly insistent that even though we had done it all ourselves, we could at least call an inspector out. He came out and checked the tension on all of our shrouds, all of our stays. We were really close. I was so proud of myself because we were really close. Of the 3 main shrouds, we only needed to adjust one of them a couple of turns. The starboard side one a couple of turns, and the head one turn. Port side one was completely good. That was the story of our head furler. I think that's the extent of it. It was really, if you're questioning whether or not you should do this kind of thing, it's really not that big a deal. It's scary when you think about the structural aspects of it, but we put a halyard from the top of the mast down to the front and cranked on it on the winch a little bit to tighten it up. So we had a secondary line when we dropped the cable. It is not that big a deal. Once we did it, we were like, oh, of course we will do this in the future.
Maybe we should say kids don't try this at home.
Yeah. It was not that big a deal. It was nice. It was it was easier than I thought.
It was easier than we thought it would be, yeah. It was. And I never felt like I was at risk of falling or the mast was at risk of falling. It was pretty straightforward, actually. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want notifications when a new video drops, and follow us on social media. We're at Instagram and Facebook. We're For Love of Wind.
Bye.
Yeah, she wants. Yeah.
Is this still going?
Lights and all that.
We might actually be too tight.
It's still recording.
Yep. Oh, shoot.
Oh, here, let's stop. Just hit the top.
Is it on top?
Yes, right.